Your Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, it is a great honor to address on behalf of Montenegro the second social summit taking place 30 years after the first one, which was held in Copenhagen back in 1995. Today, I'm reaffirming Montenegro's support to Doha political declaration and the UN's 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. Montenegro approaches this summit with a very firm conviction that true social development stands on three essential pillars: the eradication of poverty, social inclusion, and decent work. And these are not merely aspirations for us. They are the very foundations upon which we are building our national policies, our institutions, and our society. In recent years, Montenegro has made meaningful progress in improving the quality of life for its citizens. Through comprehensive reforms, we have increased minimum wage and pensions, strengthened the labor rights, and introduced a range of social measures to ensure that economic growth is fair, is inclusive, and it reaches every single household. And today, every child in Montenegro receives a universal child allowance and has access to free textbooks, because we believe that equality begins in the classroom, while dignity begins with opportunity. We are also deeply aware that poverty cannot be overcome through assistance alone. It requires empowerment of individuals, of families, and of communities. And that is why our new strategy for social and child protection places people, especially families and children, at the very heart of our social development. And it focuses on three key priorities: raising social allowances to ensure that no citizen is left below the threshold of social dignity; introducing a national child guarantee to break the cycle of intergenerational poverty and to provide every child in our country a fair start in life; and strengthening family-oriented services through the development of foster care and early intervention programs. Dear colleagues, our efforts are particularly focused on the most vulnerable, and those are children, persons with disabilities, and those living in rural or marginalized areas. So this year, Montenegro adopted the law on unified disability assessment, harmonizing more than 40 fragmented commissions into one fair and transparent system. This reforms brings Montenegro closer to full alignment with the UN Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, reaffirming once again our unwavering commitment to human rights and social equality. And we are equally dedicated to creating the conditions for decent work by increasing wages, strengthening the social dialogue, and promoting fair employment. The private sector, dear colleagues, is a vital partner in this effort. And for the second consecutive year, I have led a national initiative connecting the presidency, the business community, and the Red Cross of Montenegro to support socially vulnerable families. Together, we show that solidarity is not a slogan, but an action. To complete, our demographic policies aim to encourage young people to stay in Montenegro while strengthening the bond with our diaspora. That is why we have launched the initiative to create a diaspora bond, a transparent and secure instrument through which our citizens abroad can directly invest in projects in Montenegro, thus contributing to national development while maintaining a living connection with their homeland. Yes, we are aware of numerous remaining challenges, but we work closely together with the United Nations, in particular with the UNDP, UNICEF, and the ILO, sharing knowledge and building systems that reflect both global solidarity and our own national responsibility. Ladies and gentlemen, this summit reminds us that sustainable development is not only an economic goal, it is a moral choice. And Montenegro remains firmly committed to that vision, a society of equal opportunities, a society of dignity and hope for each and every citizen. Thank you very much.